How nice, Mateus. Welcome. So today we finish Unit 12. We're going to do page 97, Everyday English, and we will start reviewing and preparing for Progress Test 2. That's really nice, right? We can start preparing to finish this material. That's good. Yeah, one more cycle. That's very nice. Mateus, congratulations for getting to the end of one more cycle. That's very nice. And also this unit is very interesting. I liked this unit. This unit is fantastic. It brought us very nice topics. And this final part, Everyday English, as you already know, is not evaluated, but they give us always nice topics to talk about, great vocabulary, things they use every day. So it's always a way to extend our vocabulary a little bit more. Okay, so let's take a look there. Let's open up our books. And if you have your book, open your books to page 97. Let's take a look there. Let me try to maximize it a little bit more here. Okay. All right. Can you see the picture here? What can you see in the picture, Mateus? Yes, it seems to be two friends wearing the same dress. Yeah, that's true. Yes, two girls wearing the same thing, right? The same outfit. They don't really look like sisters. They don't look like sisters to me, but they are wearing the same outfit. So, some people, Mateus, like to bring a conversation to an end with a cliché. Here in Portuguese, we have some clichés that we say. Everybody knows them, right? Nothing else needs to be said. Usually the cliché says it all. When somebody says a cliché, nothing else needs to be said. Here they say underline the cliches in these conversations. Take a look at these two examples here. See if you find the cliches in them. Take a look there. Okay, Mateus. So, which ones are the cliches here in the sentences? In the first one, let's highlight them. Okay, let's do them. Yes. So if you found this one here, yes, you're right. Actually, this one is not really included. So let's erase this one. This is just an interjection. So the cliche actually starts here. You win some, you lose some. Okay? Yes, that's the cliche. Okay, good. Now the next one. Where's the cliche? Very good. Here, you learn something new every day. That's the idea. Okay? So these phrases, they are said by everyone and everybody repeats them. Depending on the situation, we say them, right? We always say that, and they're always the same. Okay? So here, look, the person said, "Oh, I didn't get the job I applied for. They said I needed more experience." Then the other person said, "Oh, well, you win some, you lose some." Okay? The next one. "Oh, did you know 25% of the world speaks English?" Oh, is that right? Oh, you learn something new every day. So it's like the same words and they have the same idea. It's like it's always something right for the same occasion or for different occasions but the same idea, you know. It's like whenever somebody says something, you always have the right thing to say. Yes, these are like ready-made phrases. That's why we call them cliches. Yes, they are always ready to use. Yeah, that's the idea. So I posted something here on our page on Google Classroom. Let me take you there. Here. Yes, actually, it's a site that brings a list of the most common cliches. Okay, so you can refer to that site if you want to see more examples, okay, of cliches. So take a look, see if you, let me just show you that here. They will show you some examples of the most common cliches in English, okay? So here, Mateus, look. Some very common cliches that we have. Let me just maximize here for you. Look, read between the lines, for example. Okay, this is a very ready-made phrase that people use. Better safe than sorry. You can't judge a book by its cover. Uh, Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. It's also something very common. Okay, let's see another one. Uh, there are more here. Here they have cliches in alphabetical order. It's really funny. You can find some very common cliches and some others not so common, but it's a big list. All right, you will find some interesting ones and some others not so interesting, but it's easy to find some that you can use when you are talking. You can use in conversations, right? So look, the internet's best list of cliches for you to enjoy. Okay, so let's go back to our book. Here we have our page. There you go. So here in the exercise in number 2, we should match the lines in A with the cliches in B. All right. So let's try to do this together. The first one, "I'm so fed up. I lost my cell phone yesterday." This here is an expression, okay, Mateus? When I say I'm so fed up, I'm saying that I'm so tired of something. I'm so tired. I can't take it anymore. So this is another way to say that I really don't want to do this anymore. Like, for example, when you get to the end of a course, like this book, some students may say that, "Oh, I'm so fed up with this book," or "I'm so fed up with this course," okay? Some students may not be fed up, but some students may be, right? So I'm so fed up. Another thing that we may be fed up with is the pandemic. A lot of people may be dying to go out, meet friends, and maybe get together with people they haven't been with for a long time because of the pandemic. So a lot of people are fed up with the pandemic, right? So here the person says, I'm so fed up. I lost my cell phone yesterday. So the friend says, oh, cheer up. It's not the end of the world. Cheer up is another expression. It's a person saying, be positive. Like the person is trying to encourage you to, put you up, trying to um, motivate you to think positively. Okay. Oh, cheer up. It's not the end of the world. Okay. And then here, the next one is I got the time wrong and I missed my plane. Something that happens, right? So the other person says, oh, never mind. We all make mistakes. Okay. So never mind means, oh, don't worry. We all make mistakes. All right. Oh, never mind. Don't worry. We all make mistakes. All right. So these are already done. Okay. Now let's see the second one, which is also apparently done for us. Let me try to clear the page here because, all right. All right. Let's try to do number 2. I forgot to send her a birthday card, so I sent her a text. So, which compliment or which line do you think better goes with this? If you say, oh, I forgot to send her a birthday card, so I sent her a text. Yes, this one here fits better. Better late than never. Okay, this one matches better. Okay, the other person might say, oh yeah, better late than never. If you forgot to send someone a birthday card, it means that you are a little late. So send something like a text, I don't know, a few lines. Okay. Now the next one. Hey, you're reading the same book as me. If you are reading the same book as me, great minds think alike. Okay. So these phrases here under letter B, these are the cliches. These are like fixed phrases, phrases that everybody repeats, right? These are the phrases we call cliches, right? Let me highlight them so you know. Let me put them here. We all make mistakes. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so these are phrases that everybody uses, right? Better late than never. Great minds think alike. All right. Now, let's do number 3, Mateus. I will let you do first. Try to choose the best complement for them, and then we correct, okay? Let's see if you can do that. I'll give you 1 minute to do this one, and then we check. Let me mark here. I use a timer, and then I will time that activity. I will time that in 1 minute. Okie dokie. Okay, Mateus. Yes? Let's check. So, what do you have there? Number 3. Good. Let's check it out. Tim Strange. He's not like me at all. Okay, very good. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. Very nice. And then I studied so hard for that exam and I still failed. Good. The first one. Yes. Very good, Mateus. You did your best. You can't do anymore. Yes. So here, let's highlight the cliches. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. That's a cliche. And you did your best. This is the cliche. Now let's move on to number 4. Try to find the best options and I'll time you in 1 minute. See if you can do that. Yes, go ahead. Already? You done? Whoa. Okay, canceled already. Let's correct. I have 10 exams in the next 2 weeks. You think it's lucky you? No, I don't think so. Think again. Oh, yes. Number 4 is this one here. Better you than me. Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah. Ah, okay. I have 3 months vacation. Now it's okay. Lucky you. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Okay, so if somebody says, look, I have 3 months vacation, imagine we usually have only 1 month, right? Only 1 month is okay. It's the regular time we have. But 3 months? Wow, lucky you, right? Now let's go. I'm going to pack some anti-malaria tablets. Where do you think we should put? I mean, where do you think we should we should match that one with? Yes, good idea. Better safe than sorry. Okay, excellent. And now, I haven't heard from my kids for weeks. Yes, no news is good news. Yes, we even say that here in Brazil. Yes, whenever people travel and the parents say, oh my God, they don't call and I can't talk to them. I try to call, but no one answers. And then somebody says, oh, listen, no news is good news. So we say that in Portuguese too, right? Yeah. So no news is good news. Okay. And here we have another cliche, better safe than sorry. We also say that in Portuguese. Okay. All right. Good. Next one here. Try to do number 6, Mateus. See if you can do it. Yes, you got it. Okay, let's see. All right, the first one, number two. All right. The party was awful. I hated it. I couldn't stand it. Yeah, you can say that again. It was really boring. So, this phrase here, you can say that again, is a cliche. So, let's highlight that. Okay, good. Very nice. Yes. And the second one, oh, I backed into a wall and broke a tail light. So when somebody says that, the person is describing a minor accident. Okay, the person suffered while driving. And then somebody says, it could be worse. Okay. So this is also another cliche. The person is saying that, oh, thank God nothing bad happened to you. Okay, so it could be worse. So everything is fine with you. You didn't get hurt. So it could be worse. Okay, so let me just highlight the cliche. So here you can say that again. We can't translate to Portuguese, okay, because it doesn't make sense. The meaning of this phrase, you can say that again, means oh yes, absolutely, or yes, really, when you are just agreeing with what somebody said. It's just a way to say that you agree. Okay, so never try to translate this sentence. Okay, the person said, the party was awful. I hated it. And then if you agree, you say, oh, yeah, you can say that again. It was really boring. All right, it's just a way to show that you agree. Okay, number seven, try to do that. And then we check. Go ahead. Yes, very good. She's been so sad since her husband died. Great. I'm sure it's tough, but time heals all wounds. That's it. I wonder if their relationship will last. Time will tell. Very good. Okay. So here, let's highlight the cliches. So here we have them. Time heals all wounds. This is the cliche, and here, this is the second one. Time will tell. Okay. Now, number eight. Let's do it. I don't get it. What do you think? The first one, our neighbors are extreme right wing. What do you think? This one is number two. Live and let live. That's what I say. The idea of this cliche is that each one each one has his or her own opinion. Excuse me. For example, when they say that their neighbors are extreme right wing, they are saying that Their neighbors are Republican and they are Democrat because in the United States, they have two main parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. So if somebody is an extreme right wing, this person is an extreme Republican, okay? So the other person says, live and let live. That's what I say. So when you say live and let live, it means that you should have your opinion and respect the opinion of the others. Okay, so have your opinion and respect the other person's opinion. Not everybody thinks the same way as you do. Okay, so this is something we should keep in mind. And this is what this cliche says. Okay, live and let live. Especially if your neighbors, people who live close to you, are so extreme, you must have, um, I mean, you should learn how to survive in this situation, right? Especially in the United States, because in the United States, they are really, um, they are really loyal to their parties. If they are Democrats, they are Democrats. If they are Republicans, they are Republicans. And they celebrate, they have get togethers, they barbecue, they really show their preferences. So having neighbors who are Republicans is a big issue sometimes. Okay. So that's why here they are saying, living like live. You have to learn how to live with neighbors who are extreme right wing. Find your way. Okay. So there are some neighborhoods that are majority Republicans and some neighborhoods that are majority Democrats. So when you move to a new neighborhood, you should kind of do a research, do some kind of research before you move. So you go to a neighborhood where people usually have the same ideas as you do. So you don't find some problems, right? So yeah, that's how it goes. You have to be among friends, and yeah, because when elections come, you will feel better if you are in a neighborhood that has the same ideas and think like you, and because people really get together and they have they have events, they do some campaigns, and a lot of things go on there about elections, and they hold talks, they hold parties, and it's really interesting. It's different from what happens in Brazil. Brazil is a big mess. It's totally different. All right. So I trust Peter and he stole all my money. Oh, well, you live and learn. So here it's something like a lesson, right? If you trusted somebody and somebody disappointed you, so you need to learn the lesson, right? So here it's lesson learned. You should learn how to trust people better or how to not trust everybody like this, okay? So you live and learn. All right, so let's check the answers. All right, everything correct, Mateus. All right, now let's listen and check, okay? Let's listen and check everything. Let me just share the sound here.
Track 46. You know what they say. 1,
I'm so fed up. I lost my cell phone yesterday.
Cheer up. It's not the end of the world.
2,
I got the time wrong and I missed my plane.
Never mind, we all make mistakes.
3,
I forgot to send her a birthday card, so I sent her a text.
Better late than never.
4,
Hey, you're reading the same book as me.
Great minds think alike.
5,
Tim's strange. He's not like me at all.
It takes all kinds to make the world go round.
6,
I studied so hard for that exam and I still failed.
You did your best. You can't do any more.
7,
I have 10 exams in the next 2 weeks.
Better you than me.
8,
I have 3 months vacation.
Lucky you.
9,
I'm going to pack some anti-malaria tablets.
Good idea. Better safe than sorry.
10.
I haven't heard from my kids for weeks.
No news is good news.
11,
That party was awful. I hated it. I couldn't stand it.
You can say that again. It was really boring.
12,
I backed into a wall and broke a tail light.
It could be worse.
13,
She's been so sad since her husband died.
I'm sure it's tough, but time heals all wounds.
14,
I wonder if their relationship will last.
Time will tell.
15,
Our neighbors are extreme right-wing.
Live and let live. That's what I say.
16,
I trusted Peter and he stole all my money.
Oh well, you live and learn.
Okay, Mateus, everything? Okay, no problem. I just missed here. I didn't highlight the, oops, sorry. I always do this. I forgot to highlight the final cliches here. You live and learn. And here, live and let live. Okay. And here, there is one, here they said anti-malaria. It's common to say anti-malaria or anti-malaria. It depends on the region of the United States you are from, okay? So if you are on the west of the United States, you can say anti-malaria. If you are on the east of the United States, you can say anti-malaria, okay? So it's like in Brazil. In Brazil, we have different accents. In the north of Brazil, people say, or people speak in a way. In the south of Brazil, people speak in another way. In the southeast, like here, Rio, São Paulo, people have a different Portuguese, right? So we also have some small differences in English. So it all depends on the region. It depends on the place you are in the country, okay? In the country of the United States. So it depends on the region. Okay, Mateus? So finally, in the words of William Shakespeare, all's well that ends well. This is another cliche. Okay. So if everything ends well, everything is well. Okay. So this is the closing of Unit 12. Okay. After this, we have the writing contents of the book. So you just witnessed the end of Unit 12. So just to celebrate that, I'd like to start with you the review of Units 6 to 12, or better yet, show you the topics for our final test. So let me show you that just a moment. Taking you back to our page on Google Classroom, as you can see, I posted here for you, Mateus, the topics that we've seen since Unit 6, okay? From Unit 6 to Unit 12. As you can see, the first topic was the present perfect, okay? Can you see it there? Yes? Yes. So the first topic of our test will be about using the present perfect, all right? We will go to the third conditional, yes, compound nouns, past modals of deduction, reporting verbs, all right? So everything here posted for you to do. Where? Google Classroom. Okay, this is our page on Google Classroom. It's posted for you here. All right, very easy, simple for you to do. There are some participle adjectives as well, vocabulary wise. We have some body idioms. Okay, now here, let me show you the topics. As you can see here, this is the progress test 2. This is the old format, okay? And as you can see, we have the first activity, present perfect, like I told you, okay? So the first activity is the present perfect, and then the next one will be verb patterns, okay? ing or infinitive. Then we will see some time expressions, okay? Then after that, we have the conditionals. Then we will see modals of deduction, everything there on our page, Google Classroom. Modals of deduction in the past, some noun phrases, and reported speech. Okay, everything you need to know is there. Look, reported speech. Look, compound nouns. Okay, vocabulary, and that's it. All right, so everything you need to know is pretty much here. Okay, Mateus. So we can start by doing an exercise here on present perfect. We can start by reviewing the present perfect, okay? Let's take a look here. Yes, can you see that? Let me open it up here. It's very important to review that because then you will feel confident when you do the activity. So how do we form the present perfect? It's very simple. We just have to use the auxiliary verb have or has and the main verb in the past participle. So here they are using the verb to eat, something that we love to do, right? Especially now. It's winter, so we eat a lot during winter, isn't it? So I have eaten. Negative, I have not eaten. Okay? And as you know, have not becomes haven't. Or if it's the third person singular, we use he has eaten. And Has not becomes hasn't. He hasn't eaten. She hasn't eaten. All right? Very good. Now, for questions, we put the auxiliary first. Have you eaten? Have you ever eaten? If I want to know if in your life you have ever eaten something, I can ask, have you ever eaten sushi? Have you ever eaten sushi? Now answer. If I ask, have you ever eaten sushi? You can answer, oh yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Okay? All right? So let's do the first activity here together. Here they say, complete the sentences, use haven't or hasn't for negative sentences. So the first one, I'm really hungry because I haven't eaten. Number two, it's a question. Look, the first one, let's see. It's a question, and it's a question about Mary. So I need to use the auxiliary for Mary. Yes, very good, Mateus. So, has Mary eat? Oh, sorry, not eaten. Has Mary, the verb is do. So, has Mary done? Yeah. Has Mary done her homework? Answer. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Okay. Now try to do number 3, 4, and 5, Mateus. See how you can do that. And then we correct, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. All right, let me time you, see how you can do it. Okay, Mateus, let's see. Yes. All right, let's check. Yes. So let's see. Number 3 first. Okay. So here, the first is a question, right? And the subject is we. So we need to start with the auxiliary. So let's go. Auxiliary, have. All right, very good. Have we. Good. Now, what is the past participle of the verb see? Seen. Okay, that one you got right. Have we seen that movie? I can't remember. Great. Now the next one is just negative. It's not a question. So how can I make the negative? Remember, the negative, I just need to use the auxiliary verb in the negative. So, oh no, here we have an example. I haven't, okay, I haven't. Now, what is the verb? Oh, here it's not negative, sorry. I thought it was negative. It's not negative. Why? Why have I said it's negative? It isn't negative. No, it's affirmative. No, it's not negative. So it's simply affirmative. So I just have to use the auxiliary in the affirmative form. Sorry. Okay, it's affirmative. So, oh no, it's just an exclamation. He's exclaiming, oh no, I have. And now here, what is the past participle of the verb to lose? Lost. Okay, I have lost my cell phone. So the person has lost his or her cell phone. So it's not negative, affirmative. Okay, I'm tripping. So, oh no, I have lost my cell phone. So, guys, here I can also abbreviate. Okay, usually when I'm speaking, I use more the contracted form. Okay, so instead of using I have, preferably I use the abbreviated form I've. Okay, this is even more common. I've lost. Okay. Oh, let me see. Number 5. Okay. Is it negative? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see number 5. No, Pat and Sue, they are not here. So in this one, yes, it's negative. Okay. So no, Pat and Sue. Now I have to use the auxiliary in the negative. So haven't. Oh, sorry. Okay. Haven't. Okay. And now I use the verb in the past participle. What is the past participle of the verb arrive? Arrived. Yes, arrive is regular. Okay, good. Very nice. So, Pat and Sue haven't arrived. They are not here. Okay, so as you can see, we use the present perfect to talk about a past situation that is not finished, that's something that hasn't happened yet, okay? And also about something that doesn't have a definite time in the past, okay? Good. Now, number 6 is a question, okay? And I don't know if that happened. So I usually ask using the present perfect to know if something happened or not. So here I want to know about Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is a third person singular. So I have to use the auxiliary verb to ask a question too, okay? So how can I ask this question about Mr. Smith? Yeah, it's a question. How can I ask a question like that? And it's about Mr. Smith, third person singular. So, has. Okay. Ah, very nice. So, first I have to identify the subject so I can use the appropriate auxiliary. Okay, has. Now I have to use the correct verb in the past participle. The verb is have. What is the past participle of the verb have? Had. Okay, so I just need to put the past participle of the verb. That's it. Auxiliary, subject, and verb. That's the sequence of a question, okay? So has Mr. Smith had breakfast? I want to know. I don't know, okay? So has he had breakfast? Has Mr. Smith had breakfast? Okay. Now, number 7. I'm nervous. I in a plane before. So here I'm talking about something that never happened in my life. So I use the present perfect to talk about something that never happened in my life. Okay? It's something in the past that never happened before. Okay? So here I have to use, of course, the auxiliary verb have because my subject is I. Okay? So I, here I have to use in the negative because it's something that never happened. Okay? So I'm not using the word never, so I have to put the auxiliary in the negative, okay? So let's put it this way. I haven't, okay? All right, good. I'm nervous. I haven't. Now the verb. The verb is fly. How do I say fly in the past participle? Oh, that is the verb fly in the simple past. How do I say fly in the past participle? Fly, flew, flew is the simple past. How do I say fly in the past participle? Flown. Okay. Flown. Okay. So I'm nervous. I haven't flown in a plane before. Okay. I haven't flown. Okay? So to use the present perfect, it's very important to know the verbs in the past participle. All right? So it's always nice to have the list of irregular verbs handy near you so you can always refer to the list. Okay? Because maybe you don't remember some verbs in the past participle. Okay. All right. Next one, number 8. It's a question. So when it's a question, I need to use the auxiliary verb before the subject. So let's identify the subject. Here it is. It's the third person singular. So, what is the auxiliary verb? Have or has? Has. The subject is he. So, let's use the auxiliary has. Okay, good. Has he. All right. Half of the problem is solved. Now let's solve the other half. Okay? What is the past participle of the verb to call? Call is a regular verb, so it's easy. We just need to add ed, okay? Yes, very good. So has he called? Great. So when you don't know if something happened, you should use the present perfect in the question. Okay? Has he called? Has he called? Okay. Answer, no, he hasn't. Okay. No, he hasn't. Very good. Now, next one, number 9. Another question. I don't know if you had the experience of writing a poem, so I'm asking you, and I have to use the present perfect because I don't know about it. Okay? So let's identify the subject. The subject is you. It's a question. What is the auxiliary? Have or has? Have. Okay, let's do it. All right. Have you ever? So I want to know if in your life you had this experience. Now, 50% of the problem is solved. Now, let's see the other 50%. How do I say or how do I use the verb write in the past participle? Yes, very good. Written. Excellent. The verb write is irregular. So we say written. Excellent. Have you ever written a poem? Have you ever written a poem? Okay. I don't know if you have ever had this experience. So I should ask using the present perfect. Okay, good. So if you want, you can take a picture because I have to move the page down a little bit. And for that to happen, I need to clear the page. Okay, can I clear? Yes, I'll take a picture, okay? I mean, I'll take a picture. I will clear the page, okay? All right. Can I? One, two, three. Okay. All right. Go. All right. So now let's do question number 10. Let's see that. So I'm not happy. I steal my cell phone. So from the context, I understand that the sentence is negative. If I'm saying that I'm not happy, probably I'm saying that I don't have my cell phone. Okay? So here, the sentence should be negative. Okay? To make this sentence negative, I have to use the auxiliary in the negative. Okay? And since I don't have a definite time in the past, and I'm saying that something never happened, okay, or something hasn't happened yet, I need to use the present perfect, okay? So what is the auxiliary in the present perfect that I should use here for the first person singular in the negative? I, which auxiliary should I use for the first person singular in the negative? Yes, very good. Don't forget the apostrophe, okay? All right. I haven't. Okay. Yes, perfect. Now, the next one, because it's a statement, right? So I still haven't. Now I need to use the verb find in the past participle. So like you said, found, okay? So I haven't found my cell phone. Very good. I still haven't found my cell phone. I'm still looking for it. I still haven't found. Okay? So this is the perfect verb tense to use when something is not completed, when an action is not completed. Okay? Good. Now, number 11. It's a question. So I need to use the auxiliary before the subject. Here, the subject is you. What is the auxiliary? Have. Okay. I'm asking about something that I don't know. So, have you? Here, the verb is ready to use. I don't need to think. Yeah, the exercise gave the answer. So, have you decided. It's a regular verb. So, have you decided what food you want to order? So, whenever I want to ask a question about something that I don't know, I should use the present perfect. Okay? So, have you decided what food you want to order? Okay? Now, number 12. It's a question again, and it's a question about Sarah. Third person singular. All right. What is the auxiliary that I should use for third person singular? Ah, very nice. Auxiliary has. Okay. Excellent. Has Sarah. Now, what is the verb? This is the verb to read. How can I form or how can I put this verb to read in the past participle? Yes, this verb is irregular. Yes, exactly. This verb doesn't change. Yes, this verb is super easy. You just have to repeat. Yes, just put the verb the way it is. So, has Sarah read the magazine I gave her? I gave to her. So, you just copy the verb the way it is and you change the pronunciation, okay? So, has Sarah read the magazine I gave to her? That's it, okay? You want to know this information because you don't know. You don't know if she read. So, you should use the present perfect. Has she read the magazine I gave to her? You gave the magazine. This information you know. So you use the simple past. So has she read the magazine I gave to her? You see, the information that she read, you don't know. So you use the present perfect. But the information that you gave to her, you use the simple past because this one you know. All right. So you should use two different verb tenses. Okay, guys. So has Sarah read the magazine I gave her? Okay, that's the trick. All right. Number 13. It's a question. Ah, the subject is you. What is the auxiliary that I use for you? Yes, very good. Auxiliary have. Yes, very good. Have you? Now, the verb is put. It's irregular. Perfect. It's so irregular that I just have to repeat the word. Okay, so put. Perfect. So have you put away all your toys or have you put all your toys away? I want to know this information. I don't know, right? So I need to use the present perfect. So have you put all your toys away? Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done your homework? I'm checking if you have done some things. So have you put all your toys away? Okay. All right, guys. So put. is irregular. We say put in the base form, put in the simple past, and put in the past participle. Good. Now, number 14. It's not a question, it's a statement. So let's see if it's affirmative or negative. Let's go. Just to finish. It for a very long time. So let's see. Yes, congratulations. So if it's a statement, we have just to see if it's affirmative or negative. It's affirmative. So it, third person singular. It has, okay, past participle. It has rained for a very long time. So this is something that has happened, okay, for a very long time. Very good. Now, number 15, another statement. I think I to buy some bread. First person singular. What is the auxiliary? I. Yes, the auxiliary is right. The verb isn't right. I have. That's the auxiliary I should use. I have. That's okay. But the verb forget is irregular. So how do I say forget in the past participle? Forgotten. Yes, it's a little different. Forgot is the simple past, okay? Forget, forgot, forgotten, okay? So I think I have forgotten to buy some bread. Or here, I could have just said, I think I've forgotten. I think I've forgotten to buy some bread. Okay? It's just when we use the present perfect in statements like this, we just say, we are just saying that it's like a result of something that has been going on for a while, or in the case of forgetting to buy some bread, suppose that I have just arrived and I remember, ooh, I've forgotten to buy some bread. Ooh, right? So that's like something I've just remembered, right? So, ooh, I've forgotten to buy some bread. So we use the present perfect to refer to something like recent, you know. So there are some situations when I use the present perfect and not the simple past. Okay. But it was really nice, Mateus. I loved doing this with you. That was really great. Okay. And congratulations for coming. I loved having you here today. Okay. Make sure you take a picture, right? Because I will clear it now, right? So what I can do here, I can save this and maybe send this over to you. You have this worksheet posted on Google Classroom, so you can access this worksheet later on. And this worksheet has the answers on the other page, I think. Okay. But anyway, I saved our annotations. So try to work on these worksheets during the week if possible. Next class, we will do more exercises to practice for progress test 2. Okay. Let me take a picture so that I can confirm your attendance. And just a second, let me take a picture here. I totally forgot. Okie dokie. Picture saved. Thank you so much for coming, Mateus. Oh, I hope I can see you again on Thursday. And I hope the other girls can be here too, Larissa and Bruna. I hope, because it's the last day before the test. We will have probably one more review. Let's see, right? Let's see what we can do on Thursday because we have to review, right? So on Thursday, I will try to bring something special for us to see and review for this task because it's going to be three, I guess, three evaluations. Progress test, which will be vocabulary and grammar, but no writing, no listening. And then the second test will be skills. The skills test, yes, will be writing. There will be a piece and a listening test. And the third will be the project. So this is something you have to prepare a little something to present. Okay, guys. So try to be here on Thursday. All right? Okay, Mateus. So thank you so much for coming. I loved seeing you here. All right? Take care and hope to see you again. Okay, okay. Say hi to your mother. Bye bye, Mateus. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, okay, dear. Take care. See you on Thursday, okay? One more day, all right? Bye bye. Take care. See you. Take care.